So in 3, 2, 1, introduction.
In her own special way, to the people she calls, that come by the bags full of pride.
What up? I'm Drac, Modern Day Prophets.
This is Rorschach. What's up, man? We're talking to you from Sacramento. We're the Modern Day Prophets.
So, first question. How did the name Modern Day Prophets establish?
It was about 3 years ago. We were chilling, making some music. We had this little thing going on where I was playing the bass. He was rapping to it, and the song kind of went in more of a anti-religious direction kind of vibe. And we were thinking of sacrilegious names and this and that, but basically coming around to the idea that we're just trying to spread truth. So instead of going sacrilegious or this and that, we kind of embraced it more in terms of calling ourselves prophets, but we're speaking out against the lies.
What's your guys' musical background separate? Like even from like what your parents listened to?
Misfits, Guar, all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah, I've been playing music since I was young. I grew up, in theater and playing guitar, singing a lot, and that's pretty much my background. My mom listened to a lot of opera. My dad didn't really listen to music.
You said your mom listened to opera. What's one of the opera singers you remember her listening to?
Andre Bocelli. That was pretty much the predominant singer.
Is he an influence with you?
A major influence, because for the longest time I thought I was going to sing opera.
Okay.
Yeah. But, so this guy always making fun of me when we were younger. But I thought for sure I was going to be an opera singer.
Okay, nice. Alright, that's cool to know. That's different. How did you guys end up meeting up? Like, all right, how long have you guys known each other? Because I got a little bit of history with you guys. Can you guys let the camera know?
Well, so we met, I was probably about 10 years old, and I was at a school dance, and my friend came up to me and said, "Hey, yo, I got this friend who needs your help, bro. He needs you." I was like, "What are you talking about? He needs me." He said, "Just go talk to him."
I was about to get jumped.
He was about to get beat. He was gonna get beat up. We were little kids, and
we were hella little. It was like some dude. Fourth grade.
But I was readily just wanting to help him out because of the sheer panic in his face, and that kind of started our friendship.
Yeah. He couldn't fight though either.
Pretty,
there was no reason for me to get involved with this dude. He couldn't fight.
Yeah. That's how we met.
That's that's quite the story.
That's pretty much.
So where did you guys grow up?
In Manteca, California, down in the 209 Valley.
So, are there any influences outside of the genre of hip hop? Mike, I got that you were an opera singer now. Punk rock, that's an interesting influence.
Yeah, I just mostly listened to a lot of punk rock when I was younger.
So you were more of the fan.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Does that play a part and a role into your music today?
Well, I listen to like pretty weird shit, and it started me to write, weird shit.
Okay.
That's basically it. That's
like a weird. Can you explain to the
have you ever listened to like Guar?
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
So you like screaming that under like.
That's kind of how it started, man. And then I don't know. I guess I don't really know how it tied into rap in any way. It's just darker shit.
Yeah, I could definitely see though. I could definitely see because that's more of like a fast paced.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What do you guys do when you're not doing music? Like any outside hobbies, or it's just like.
How long you've been sitting here talking to us is the most that we don't do music. Really, I mean like. That it's pretty much all we do all day. Work on schemes on how to promote ourselves or writing the next song or doing this and that. Because I make most of the beats for us. And he does a lot now. Is doing a lot of the graphic design work and stuff. So pretty much most of our daily efforts, 24/7, is thrown at music.
That's cool. That's cool. So you make beats. What kind of influence do you have behind it?
It's a lot of my influences come from you know, like I said, operatic influences, and I played a lot of Elton John when I was younger. And the first beats that I made were predominantly, you know, acoustic guitar based, with just a clean slap behind it, maybe even a sample, you know. And so, but you know, like you said before, I like a darker sound, you know. So now, usually what happens is Drac will come to me with an idea. You know, he's already got a verse working. He'll tell me about it, and I just really try to draw whatever emotion he's trying to convey with his words. I try to draw it out through the beat, and then follow it up by, you know, what I'm able to contribute vocally or, you know, with my verse or whatever. So, usually what influences me is his words. When Drac writes something and he comes to me with it, I'm just like, oh man, I hear that. You know what I mean? I can just hear what needs to be around it.
Cool. And do you have any like graphic designers you look up to, or you just jumped into it like that's cool, I want to learn?
I just kind of jumped into it, man.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So when it comes to recording or performing, which do you guys prefer?
I prefer recording, personally. Yeah. You know, I love performing, but being able to release what you've been needing to release in terms of emotion or whatever for the first time into the mic, you know, and really get the song.
Being able to hear it back for the first time.
You know what I mean? And just the whole creative process of working with the producer and, you know, being in the studio. I enjoy that part probably more. I don't know, I haven't played any crazy shows yet though, so we'll see what happens once the shows start popping a little harder. Buy tickets.
Yes. Please support your local artists.
Please do.
What's your most memorable moment as a group together?
As a group, in terms of for the last year that we've been the Modern Day Prophets.
Probably music video.
Can you guys explain?
Well, we shot a music video for one of the songs on our EP. It's called Dead or Alive. You can check that out on YouTube, by the way, Modern Day Prophets Dead or Alive. But, you know, it was just, again, it's just another example of being able to bring our music to life, you know, and it was on a bigger scale than we had done before. And it was a good experience, you know, because we had our friends over. We had a grand scale idea for what we were going to do with the music video. You know, we envisioned being in this theater with red curtains opening and having a symphony. And, you know, but we proved to ourselves that even if we don't have resources, we still can make the best out of our situation, you know, because we did the video in my one-car garage, and it's better than most of your videos. Not you. I'm talking to everybody else on the internet.
Sure. Can you guys explain to your fans projects coming up, maybe even some exclusive songs?
Tell them about the EP. Currently, with Eclectic Approach Clothing, we're bonding together, and we got a project coming out. You know, we got some T-shirts in the works, this and that. We have our CD Illuminating Light on the way, and now we're starting the recording process for our new album, which is going to be called Voices. We don't have a date for that yet. And then other than that, just being on the hustle for shows and whatnot.
Why Voices?
Voices?
Yes.
Voices has, you know, before, you know, we actually got together even last year, he called me on the phone and he had this idea for the song. He had already written the chorus, and the song was called Voices. And it just had this eerie little thing, and I immediately sat down and started making the beat for it, and it just came together, and it's such a powerful song that it's going to overshadow all the other songs in the album, so it only makes sense. And once you hear the song, you'll understand where we're coming from more as a group also.
So stay tuned for that too, guys.
Stay tuned for that. Voices. It's going to be a good album. That's coming soon.
So are you guys sponsored and or open for sponsorship?
We are not currently sponsored.
We are open.
Definitely open for sponsorship. So
Unless you're a bitch ass motherfucker.
unless you're a bitch ass, you
If you're
know
a
what I
bitch
mean?
ass
And then we don't want to. Don't even bother. But you know, but no, honestly, if anybody took the time to really look into the work that we put in and they were wanting to sponsor us, absolutely, we're definitely willing to team up and see what we can make work with other people. And we're more than sponsorship in this out. We're down to collab. Really, is what we're doing. You know what I mean? Like any local artist or anybody who's really on their hustle and really trying, like we're down just to get together with and try to make something positive happen. You know, it's all for the common good, anyways.
Yes. All right, cool. So to end this real quick, can we get some shout outs?
Shout out to Dead Body Music.
Yeah, shout out to Homeboy Merch. Shout out to Russia.
Shout out to Drat. That's about it. I mean,
Shout out to Johnny. Shout out to Derek.
Thank you guys.
thanks for the interview.
No doubt. Another interview from ARNP.
You better give it a minute, cause when it's sickin', it'll have everything in a strategy. The epidemic is sending into the cemetery, reciting your Hail Marys. It don't really matter, the rigor mortis to set it in. It's a sick story, could have been boring, but a little gory. The villain is killing with a fit of glory. Recorded with shorty, it's a porno, but no one filming the murder. I'm purposely gonna hurt her and pin shorty. You wanna play ball, but I'll batter up off it to say. Wanna take a ride, saddle up, go ape shit, fucker with a bubba baboon, stab you, take a photo shoot before I cap you and wrap you tight. I find it lightning and livelihood, my curb stomper with my knife. I be the hype confider, come and fight me, I'm Zeus in the booth. Sky striking with lightning, sipping on some type B, but in my city I'm type O negative, lucky to even sight me. I am only out when the street lights at night be on and balm and fluid dripping over my white tee. I bite you, cracky Nosferatu inside me, living in my skin and it's been a minute, it's sickening yet I'm grimy, similar to the rhyme scheme DBM providing a sickening. Has it been a minute?
We're sinking in, we stand insane and the prophets do not dead with the